Hello everyone, my name is Mikel Graham and I'm here to give you some tips and tricks about your Nano CP X. Now this is Blade's newest installment. It is a smaller, shrunken down version of the MCP X. And you know, there are some different properties to this helicopter, you know, from what you may be used to on the MCP X. One thing that you really should keep in mind is that the helicopter comes with two sets of blades, the high performance blades and the fast forward flight blades, or the bulleted blades, or the weighted blades. There are many terms that people use. The high performance blades will give you a little bit faster cyclic, but the helicopter will not be as stable and it won't be as locked in. So you're gonna have to be on the controls a little bit more to get the helicopter to do precisely what you wanna do. What you'll find with the high performance blades, aside from higher agility, is that the blades may not track as well as the bulleted blades. If this is a problem for you, I highly recommend that you put on the bulleted blades and fly. Also, if you're really having an issue of blade tracking and the helicopter is vibrating and shaking, there's a very good chance that the spindle is bent. And if that's the case, you want to take the time to replace the spindle in order for the helicopter to perform the way that it's meant to. One other thing to remember is when you first get the helicopter out of the box, you need to allow the motors and the LiPo battery to break in. The motors, these are brushed motors, they're brushed coreless motors, and the commutators and brushes need some flights to seat, as well as the LiPo battery needs a few cycles to reach its full potential. Fly the helicopter as is. You know, get about 5 or 10 flights on the helicopter and the batteries, and at that point in time, you'll start to see the Nano really come to life and show its true form and true colors and performance. As you know, the Nano CP X only weighs 29 grams, and it has the same tail motor as the MCP X. This allows for phenomenal tail performance, and you'll be able to hammer on the cyclic and the collective much harder than you could in MCP X. This allows the helicopter to be flown in a much tighter space and to perform much more aggressive maneuvers. Take some time to really get to know the flight characteristics of the Nano CP X. Although the design is very similar and based off the MCP X, this is still a new helicopter. And so take the time to really get to know the machine, you know, fly it around, fly it gently at first, and as you get better and more familiar, you can start flying a little bit more aggressively. At that point in time, you'll be able to recognize the behavior of the helicopter and be able to perform aerobatics in the smallest of spaces. With that said, happy flying and enjoy your Nano CP X.